Flex and Fresh, Campground Cleanse Chronicles. The dirt is haunted, the s'mores are cursed, and the lake just growled. There wasn't a mess in the world they couldn't clean, but this one smelled like wet socks had joined a cult. Tony stood at the edge of Lake Grungemire Campground, arms crossed, mop slung over his shoulder like it had just dared someone to talk back. His shirt, or what was left of it, read, Bleach Mode, Nature Edition. He squinted at the crooked wooden sign in front of them. Something had clawed the word welcome into whelp. Next to him stood Jesse, resplendent in chrome-plated cargo shorts and a tank top that sparkled like it was stitched by lightning. His pompadour? Immaculate, reflecting the sunrise, the moonlight, and possibly a few past lives. "This place," Jesse muttered, sniffing, "smells like a raccoon bathed in expired shampoo and existential dread." Tony grunted. "That's pine and despair. Classic campsite funk. We've got work." They walked past a row of crooked cabins. Trees creaked like they were gossiping. A trash can rattled itself, then burped. Suddenly the wind shifted. The outhouse door slammed open. A swarm of possessed marshmallows flew out, screeching in Latin. Jesse didn't even flinch. He whipped out his gold-plated travel comb, flicked his hair once, and started freestyling like his scalp was a radio tower. "Yo, your sugar's stale and your goo is weak. I clean deeper than a prophecy leak. You fly like snacks, but I'm gourmet spit. Step to me and you'll just get lit." The marshmallows caught fire from embarrassment. Tony was already drop-kicking a haunted tent into a canoe. It hissed, folded itself in shame, and sank. A camper ran out of cabin 3, foaming at the mouth and covered in glittery sludge. "Don't go in the lake! The lake knows your browser history!" Jesse raised an eyebrow. "I use incognito mode, sweetie." The lake growled. Tony cracked his neck and walked toward the shore. "I don't trust any water that judges me." The lake exploded. From the bubbling muck rose a filthy lake spirit 30 feet tall, made entirely of discarded pool noodles, glitter sunscreen, and whatever's at the bottom of your forgotten cooler. Its eyes were moldy hot dogs. Its voice, the sound of flip-flops slapping across the void. "You dare try to clean me?" Tony took one step forward. "We don't try." Jesse moonwalked in beside him, spraying hairspray like holy water. "We succeed. Stylishly." Suddenly, demonic fishing poles burst from the dock, lashing out like vipers. One wrapped around Jesse's leg. Bad move. He flipped midair, undid it, landed in a full split, and wrapped through gritted teeth. "These rods ain't real, they just actin' real. I snap grime lines like banana peels. Got cleaner bars than a soap opera. You smell like failure and unwashed Tupperware." The lake spirit recoiled. Tony grabbed 2 propane tanks, bashed them together like drums, and yelled, "It's bleaching time!" He launched himself at the beast like a javelin made of justice and janitorial rage. They crashed into the lake with a boom that echoed through time. Back at the fire pit, Jesse was battling possessed marshmallow sticks, karate-chopping skewers, ducking s'mores possessed by evil cravings. He was also dropping verses mid-fight like a one-man mixtape apocalypse. "I'm not scared of ghostly goo. I shampoo souls and barbecue you. You bring the mess. I bring finesse. I make mold cry out. He's too fresh." The air rippled. Tony rose from the lake like a shirtless phoenix. The lake spirit clung to him, melting, weeping, begging for exfoliation. Tony pulled out a mega mop soaked in mountain spring bleach and whispered, "Time for a rinse cycle." Whoosh! The lake exploded in steam. Fish skeletons applauded from the shallows. Silence. Sunlight broke through the clouds. The trees leaned away in respect. The demon poles slithered back into their holes. Cabin 3 straightened its roof. A raccoon gave Jesse a thumbs up and disappeared into legend. Tony stepped onto the shore, dripping but victorious. Jesse stood there waiting, touching up his eyebrows with a reflective marshmallow skewer. "You done exfoliating Poseidon's evil cousin?" Jesse asked. Tony nodded. "Spirit's clean, and so's the lake. No more haunted paddle boats." They walked to the edge of the woods where their custom Flex and Fresh van waited, painted like a cosmic boom box, chrome rims, disco ball on the antenna. Their phone buzzed. New job, haunted petting zoo. Tony grunted. "Goats again." Jesse sighed. "We're still banned from the last one." Tony smirked. "Only because you taught the demon llama to beatbox." Jesse winked, tossing on his shades. "What can I say? Even filth respects the flow." They climbed into the van. Jesse looked into the rear view, adjusted his hair, then whispered, "Stay silky, baby." And they vanished down the dirt road, headed toward chaos, cleanliness, and their next cursed client.